Let's dive into something that's set to completely shake up the world of education. We're talking about a personal AI tutor called Professmo, and trust me, it's designed to tackle one of the biggest problems out there, the one-size-fits-all classroom. Think about it. Have you ever been in a class just wishing the teacher would speed up a little? It's that classic one-size-fits-all model, and it's a huge source of frustration for so many of us. What if your education wasn't this rigid, straight line, but was more of a dynamic journey? Well, that's not just a what if anymore. That is exactly the idea behind Professmo. It was developed by UCertify to be your very own smart learning companion. So what does it actually do? Well, at its heart, Professmo is this dedicated AI tutor that's there to break down really complex ideas, to kind of nudge you to think a bit deeper about what you're learning, and ultimately to empower you to really take charge of your own education. So the whole thing really boils down to a simple promise, and it's built on three key pillars. First, the experience is totally personalized, adapting right to you. Second, it's incredibly engaging, so it helps you stay focused. And because of that, it actually makes learning a whole lot more effective. And, dare I say, that all sounds great in theory, but how does it work in practice? Let's actually break down the features, because this tool is really interesting. It's not just built for students, but for instructors too. You see, the system was designed with both sides of the classroom in mind. For learners, it's all about making those tough subjects click through interactive experiences. And for instructors, it's like having a superpower, a dashboard that lets them see exactly where students are getting stuck so they can jump in with the right help at the right time. So from a student's point of view, this thing is like an on-demand learning toolkit. You can get instant answers with a chat feature, which is awesome. It gives you these bite-sized summaries so you don't get overwhelmed before a test. But here's the really cool part. It actually analyzes your mistakes to build a custom path just for you. And it knows exactly what module you're in, so the help is always relevant. And on the other side, for the educators, the tools are just as powerful. They get real-time reports, which means they can step in before a student starts to fall behind. They can even drop comments right into the AI chat to give direct feedback. Oh, and there's this key feature called guardrails that makes sure the AI's answers always stick to the curriculum. No random or wrong info. Professmo isn't just for a couple of subjects. It supports over 1,000 courses. Think about that. And now for the numbers that really tell the story. Schools using this have seen a 23% increase in student engagement. That means students are more plugged in, more focused. At the exact same time, instructors are saving about 15% of their time they can now use for more one-on-one help. That's a huge win-win. Data is one thing, of course, but personal stories really bring it to life. So, beyond the stats, what does it actually feel like for the people using this day in and day out? Here's a quote from a school administrator. They said that after bringing in the AI tutor, they saw student dropout rates actually go down. Why? Because students were more engaged, and that directly led to better learning outcomes all around. That is a massive impact. Now let's hear from a student in a super technical field, cybersecurity. They described the AI tutor as invaluable. And the key reason was that it didn't just spit out definitions. It simplified complex ideas by using practical, real-world scenarios. It's about applying the knowledge, not just memorizing it. So when you pull all of this together, the features, the hard data, the stories from real users, it all points to one clear destination. The future of education is here, and it's a whole lot smarter and way more interactive. So I'll just leave you with this thought. Whether you're a student right now, an instructor, or maybe just someone who loves to learn new things, it's worth asking yourself, how is AI going to reshape your learning journey? Definitely something to think about.